I'm Jeff Cioletti, Editor-in-Chief of Craft Spirits Magazine, and welcome to this edition of Craft Spirits TV. Well, I am in Pittsburgh at the Wiggle Distillery, but I'm a little early because on Saturday, February 29th, the distillery will be releasing the latest edition of its Deep Cut series, and this will be the Leap Year Rye because obviously February 29th is leap year, and it will become exactly 4 years old on that day, and they'll be releasing it at their downtown tasting room, and you can grab a bottle of that if you are in the Pittsburgh area. And speaking of rye, on March 11th at 3 p.m., ACSA will be presenting a very special webinar, Inside the Ryevolution, where we'll talk all things rye. I'll be moderating a panel that includes Steve Bayshore of George Washington Distillery at Mount Vernon, Becky Harris of Catoctin Creek, and Herman Mahalik of Dad's Hat. A week later, on March 18th, we will go into the lab with Dr. Pat Heist of Firm Solutions, where we'll talk all things yeast. But before all that happens, this week on February 26th, we'll be presenting a special webinar with Keith Size of the Honey Board, and he'll be talking about using honey in spirits, so make sure you're there for that. And now I am going to turn things over to our man in Colorado, Senior Editor Jon Page. Take it away, Jon.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm writing a story about Colorado for the next issue of Craft Spirits Magazine, and this past weekend I paid a visit to Woods High Mountain Distillery in Salida. The distillery is best known for its whiskey and gin, but co-founder and ACSA board member P.T. Wood was excited to talk about a vodka made with potatoes from the nearby San Luis Valley.
I'm a whiskey guy, so I've always been like, oh, vodka, I don't know. It's one of the harder things that I've ever made. Putting hundreds of pounds of mashed potato into your still is terrifying, but it's got this great syrupy thickness to it, a little sweetness and earthiness, and I think you can really taste the potato kind of beginnings of it. It's been a cool thing, being a guy that's been really focused on whiskey for a long time, to shift gears a little bit and do something a little different.
You can read more about Colorado distilleries in our next issue. In the meantime, check out craftspiritsmag.com for our latest issue. Back to you, Jeff.
Thanks for watching this week's edition of Craft Spirits TV. Catch you next week.